With me. We just warming up, y'all. We just warming up. We coming. We coming. Ride with me. It's how we gonna bring this thing in, baby. It's the battle of the stripes. Hey, it's the battle of the stripes. Hey, it's the battle of the stripes. We coming, baby. Vibe with us, vibe with us. This is your boy Polo, if you didn't know. Got my home girl, PJ, GirLzLawn, Cam, Elevated Lawnscapes, and your boy Turf at Turf Therapy. It's the battle of the stripes. Hey, it's the battle of the stripes. Come on. Sounds so good, don't you agree?
All right. Welcome to your first annual edition of the Battle of the Stripes. How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, y'all?
Let's get this
going on, y'all? What is going on? How y'all feeling today on this wonderful Father's Day? How y'all feeling?
Good.
Doing good, man.
Hey, happy Father's Day to you, Polo.
That's right.
Father's Day, Polo.
Go ahead and give you that shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
She got the Wonder Woman in the corner.
Wonder Woman in the building. Yes, sir. Yes.
What's up, Mike? What's going on, Mike? How you doing, man? My internet is acting crazy over here. Hold on.
I hope everybody grab the drink. Grab a drink, everybody.
Yeah, get your libations. You know, we try to welcome you in with a nice groovy session. Oh, I gotta switch my internet real quick. Oh no, it's acting right now. We're good. You know what? Let me turn my phone off because phones be pulling so much daggone juice, man, off that Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and shut that down.
It's the government tracking.
That's the government tracking. They already know everything about me, man. I had to tell them. I got to tell them everything about me every 5 to 6 years or something like that.
I only get 3 years of freedom. They check in every 3 years.
You hydrated? That's good. That's good. I've been prepping for this all weekend. All
of us.
I had to hydrate yesterday. You know, I took it easy with a little bit of wine, and then today, you know, I'm switching over to some delicious bourbon. Y'all know I love my bourbons too. But here we are with what's that? 30 plus people in the building already. I appreciate y'all, man.
I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate y'all. So before we get to the clowning and before we get to the y'all telling them that Turf had the best stripes, Team Turf, home court advantage. Y'all don't let me lose here on my own home turf now. Come on now, pull up for me now.
That's the only advantage you got, bro.
Right. Don't get them into both of you now.
Cheat codes. Okay. Yeah, no. Mike, thanks again. Appreciate the donation. Thank you everyone that smashed that like button already. Really does help us out, helps the channel out, and in turn we can help you, our community. We are here to educate and entertain. Like said, are you not entertained? So we're gonna call it a little edutainment. So this, although it looked like it was structured and planned from the beginning to the end, it absolutely was not. Literally, I was outside mowing my lawn, and then when I said in that video, oh, I just had an idea while I was mowing my lawn, I'm coming after Polo. That's exactly what happened. And then I went back to the group and I was like, hey, I kind of just called all y'all out. Are y'all down? And then they were like, of course we're down. So I was like, all right, I'll keep it in the video because I was going to clip it out if I wouldn't. And then it just morphed into this whole thing. Then Polo came up with the idea of doing the reels, building up to it throughout the week. Me and Ken was like, that sounded like a lot of work. We got busy lifestyles. I don't know if I want to do all that, but it all panned out in the end because it was well worth it. We had a Polo. He kicked it off with a nice little opening trailer to kind of let people know, hey, this is about to happen. PJ came behind him with the daggone superhero, superwoman, you know, smashed on us.
Oh, Wonder Woman, man, get it right.
I mean, my bad. I'm so sorry. Wonder Woman, not Superwoman. I don't even think there's a Superwoman. It's Supergirl. But Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. She came through with the Wonder Woman, smashing on us with the Wonder Woman. Cam came next with the walkthrough. He's walking through his grass. And then I came just to let you know that what you already know. They know. I gotta finish it up with the they know. And now we're here today. I hope you've seen the videos already. If not, it doesn't matter because we're gonna show them one more again. We're gonna show these videos one more again just to let y'all see them. But before we get into all of that, I want to introduce my panel, my team, our team, we working team, and we're here for you. You've been hearing us say that in our videos. You've been seeing us hashtag it out. You know, the three people that you see up here with me today, they're family. And we talking back this past fall. You saw PJ on the channel this past fall. You saw Cam on the channel this past fall. And since then, it's evolved to like this everyday check-in. We're always pushing each other. We're always motivating each other. We're feeding off each other, coming up with great ideas. But I want to use this moment right now to reintroduce everyone. And I think we're going to kick it off to the right with PJ. You know, PJ, reintroduce yourself. Let people know who you are, what you're about, they already know where to find you, but who you are, what you do, and why you do it. Go ahead and let the people.
Man, I'm just about my lawn. That's what I'm about. And I'm about helping people. Seriously, dude, like there's no better place to be than in my lawn. I mean, I think that's all people need to know about me, and anything else they need to know, you watch those videos and I think it comes through. So quick, just like my videos are short. That was short.
I was about to say something about it. I was like, nice and sweet, just like PJ likes to do it, man. She's got a no nonsense, educating you from a very basic foundation. And what I love about PJ is there's a lot of women out there that doesn't think that they can maintain their lawn, and PJ is here to prove to put that misnomer to bed. You know, y'all are more than capable. I saw the funniest meme today for the Father's Day. They had a pack of women pushing strollers. And it said, if your wife can push that stroller, she's ready to push that mower. Go ahead and take the day off, Kings. And, you know, not that, you know, PJ needs to be pushing the stroller or anything, but the point of it is,
I've done that already.
Yeah, you did that already. The point is, PJ will prove to you that you can do it, and she won't go off into la la land. We was actually joking earlier about how much I used to run my mouth too much in my original videos, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But she's gonna give you that no nonsense, straight to the point, great solid information, and she's learning in every video. So as she's learning, she's gonna update you and make sure that you learn right along with her. All right. After that, let's shift down to the bottom left. Killer Cam, Triple C Cam, Team Elevated Cam. Tell them people all about be you, and they will adjust. They'll adjust. Cam, tell those people about you and why you do what you do. You know, just let them know.
Yeah, man. So, I've been on the scene for a little bit. This is my first full season YouTubing and everything. I'm enjoying it, and I just want to be able to educate people, provide them some additional information on what it takes for them to get their lawn to the level that they want it to be. And everybody can elevate where their current level of their lawn is with some simple understanding of understand your soil. And I do a lot of educating around the soil. Y'all know me, Team Elevated. So that's about all I got. I'm gonna try and take a snippet from PJ's book and keep it a little short. But so I will say, in the Stripe Challenge, I know everybody was asking about my backyard. Y'all see my backyard a lot. So I wanted to switch it up in this one and show y'all what the front yard is looking like. The front yard is getting some love too.
Yeah, Cam did. He said, now switch it up, Cam. You know, hit it with the cross, Cam. You know, he tried to flex on us. And the cool thing about it is neither one of us saw each other's lawn on the build up to it. We was all keeping it top secret G6 classified on each other. And the only time they got like a sneak peek of mine was in my IG reel that I did Friday. So that's dope. But Cam, he lives right up the street from me, which is why you saw us do so many collabs together already this year. He's down here in Maryland right along with me. Cool dude, cool family. His wife is a lovely woman. He's got a nice support system behind him. And Cam is being a little bit modest. Cam is currently working on his certification. That man, he's going to be fully certified to spray, spread, and do everything underneath the moon. So when we try to host more things like this and we give you information, you can feel a little bit more confident that we're not just some mojos, slow joes that's just doing this as a moonlighting and doing this as a little quick hobby, trying to just, skate by on the night. We're actively educating ourselves, nonstop educating ourselves. So you can trust us, but I charge you to always verify, because we will make mistakes. We are human. We will sometimes give out misinformation, not on purpose, but just because we're human. We can't keep it all up here in the brain. But yeah, that's it. So now we're going to shift gears down to the main event. This is the reason why I did this. This man was heavy on my mind when I was out there laying them stripes down in that video where I called them out. And I just don't think he has the recognition he deserves, man. Polo is I'm going to give you a heck of an introduction. Polo is a musician full and through. I don't know if you heard that Masiago song, I Do Everything. That man does everything. He sprays everything. He makes the beats. He does the trombone. He does the hi-hat. He does the kicks. He does it all. And he's a very good person, great soul, great heart. Such a motivational type of person to be around. I've appreciated that I've been able to be blessed enough to have him in my life. And he was the first dude I seen just laying down some massive stripes with that skag, man. And I actually ran across him. We were both VIP guests on this Turf Care Supply. They hosted this live in the fall, and we linked up back then, and we've just been at the hip since then. And that's kind of when the We Working team started to just kind of come together. It was like everything just fell in its place. So without further ado, also he's a certified applicator as well. So this man knows his business when it comes to fungicides, because that's all they deal with out there in Louisville. Don't get it twisted. You can't say Kentucky. Apparently, that's a bad thing. So Louisville, But Polo, tell them about yourself. Tell them what you do and why you do it. Just introduce yourself, brother.
All right. Thank you, Pastor Turf. Thank you, Pastor, for that great introduction. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Let the church say
Amen.
Amen.
Amen again.
I go by the name. I go by the name of Polo. My company is called Polo Fields Lawn Service, and this is how I was somewhat discovered and everything on social media because of me laying stripes. A lot of people know, and I did make some videos of it. A lot of people know that when I cut my lawns, I do not use a stripe kit. So make sure y'all take it into consideration when y'all vote. But I do not use a stripe. I do not use a stripe kit. I don't have any other assistant on the side. You know, it's just me and the mower, baby. It's just me and the mower, baby. But I originate out of Louisville. It's not Louisville. It's Louisville. Those locals will know what I'm talking about. And I got a lot of great people around me. I got a lot of great people that's in the chat that support me. But I started off just like everyone else, just cutting my own lawn. And I will make my own lawn look as good as I can make it look. But I would always get vehicles that would drive by and they would ask me, hey, do you cut? Can you cut mine or such and such? And I was like, no, I don't cut at all. I'm just taking care of my lawn. And, I get them compliments all the time. You cut good. So I took it into consideration to make that jump. Sometimes we have to, or the Lord will put us in positions to make that jump where you just have to just do what you need to do. It's just basically shuffling you into your destiny. So I made that jump. I got out there, start cutting, and my main goal was to try to make people's lawn look like mine or better. So that was one of the main things that I wanted to do. I wanted to make people's lawn look good. I wanted to make people's lawn look like the Polo fields, like when you go into the nice neighborhoods and all the lawns look good in the nice neighborhoods. I wanted to bring those to the average neighborhoods, to people. And not only just to do that, but to educate people as well. As you can see from this panel, one thing that we do is we like to educate people, not just throw stuff on you. We want you to know, okay, this is what we're doing. This is why you do it. And this is the result you're going to get. You're not going to get these results in just a couple of minutes or a couple of weeks. It takes time. It's a progress. So that's how I kind of started off. I'm not going to be too long-winded, but y'all gonna get to know me as far as for the music. Make sure you all support. Make sure you all tune in. Make sure you all like and subscribe. It helps out a bunch. But hey, Polo, baby, Team Polo, let's go. Go, baby, Team Polo, baby.
Nah, fam.
Let's go. So Tim, I see you've been having some issues with dogs. I have dogs, Tim. I have 2 dogs. PJ has 2 dogs. Oh no, you got one beautiful Labradoodle. Yeah, Labradoodle. Marcus, who just popped in the chat, he has a dog. I'm gonna tell you the key to the dog, although there's no magic dust. We're not going to sell you any magic dust. But one thing that is going to be absolutely mandatory when you're dealing with dogs is making sure you're receiving adequate moisture. You will still have a burn spot here and there, but if you have like a Kentucky bluegrass blend like I do, it will fix itself. It will grow out of it. Usually it only burns it, but it's not burning it down to its roots. So the plant will recover. So as long as you're feeding it properly and getting adequate moisture on a consistent basis and mowing that thing, mowing it.
But man, I tell you what, like that concoction that I use for our dog, I mean, it works great.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna plug you for that too, PJ.
Yeah, that RDS and man, spray. The only thing is you have to be able to go out there with the dog when you see him go. You got to spray it on there like right away. But you know, we've been doing that and it's been doing great.
So there you go, Tim. Jump over the GirLzLawn page. After this, don't do it right now. Stay here with us though. Go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe to PJ over at GirLzLawn. She put together a pretty good video sharing her secret concoction that has been working when it comes to mitigating those burn spots created by your pets, our fur babies, so to speak. And speaking of babies and whatnot, for everyone in the chat, if you weren't here earlier, happy Father's Day to you all in the building. If you're a mom that's supporting a father, happy father. If you're a family member that is supporting them, happy Father's Day to you, because it takes a village. You can't do it on your own. Although this is the recognition for the fathers. Happy Father's Day to everyone that is taking part. Nephews, you know, your uncles, your father too on some realm. You put out that advice for your nephews, so you know you can help them mold and become a better and stronger man, better than us. That's the idea, right? We want them to be better than us. So yeah. He said Marcus, the best lawn cameraman in the game. Yes, sir. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Marcus might help Turf win this thing, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Turf got all these home field advantages going on right now. He got the camera. He got the #1 cameraman. He got the home field advantage for hosting the live. I think it's all stage to start with. Like that's what I say.
What they're doing right now, family.
Let me give a shout out to my cameraman, Mike Woodson. He's in the chat right now. I adopted him off of the strip of Cam, because when I seen Cam, I said Cam, I'm sorry. When I seen Turf and his shots and the way that Marcus was moving that camera, I was like, you know what? and my homeboy hooked me up. I was like, hey man, appreciate it, man. My goodness, man. But hey, shout out to Marcus.
Shout out to Marcus. So what we want to do is we just want to refresh your memory, right? I don't know if you guys realize that we had a particular, and then thank you for being here. My Aunt Karen, there she is. Karen Griffin, Auntie Karen is in the building. Thank you for your support, family. Like that's legit blood relative family right there. I appreciate you being in here and supporting me. I really do. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off from the top. Do y'all mind? Do y'all need a refresher? We want this to be fresh on the membrane. Let's run through the videos in their chronological order as we meant for them to be watched. And if you didn't watch them in this order, you said I'm not voting for Tor. He ain't voting for me, by the way. Yeah, Marcus, he told me straight up. He was like, I watched all the videos. I watched them twice. I'm not voting for you. I was like, all right, cool, fair enough. You know, so I got a good feeling that I know who he gonna vote for. But do y'all mind? Yeah, they'd say yes, please. Okay, let's run through the videos again. All of them are relatively short. We'll be done with them within like 15 minutes, and we can take breaks and kind of talk about the video after we get done. We can rap about it, you know, give each other feedback real quick, and then we'll get into the voting. How does that sound for y'all? I don't want to do it if you don't want to do it, but if you do want to do it, let's do it. Let's have a good time. Let's recap these videos, even though they were short. Let's recap them for the audience. It looks like we got, okay, everybody's let them roll. Okay, all right, cool. So let me get this pulled up. Let me get my share screen. Don't embarrass me now. Come on. Come on. Let's act right.
You know how it is. Stuff always love to show out when you got company.
Right. When I got company, like don't embarrass me now. Oh, hold on, wait. That ain't it. See, you embarrassing me. Let's get it together. Come on. That ain't it either. Come on, Zoom. Let's do it. Okay. Hold on. I think I can make it work like this. Let me do this. There it is. Boom. Okay. Can y'all see that? Can everyone?
I see it.
Can everyone see it? Let me jump over here real quick. Oh, screen is paused if I leave it. So does everyone see the first video queued up by yours truly?
Yeah, got you.
Y'all gonna have to watch the chat because I can't see it right now.
Yeah,
right,
they sound good.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, let's let it ride. I don't know where the audio is gonna play through, whether or not it plays straight off the system or if it's gonna pick up off my mic, but you should be able to hear it. Let's let it ride. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Turf Therapy. This is the Battle of the Stripes episode. So a few videos ago, I called out my girl PJ from GirLzLawn, my homeboy Cam from Elevated Lawnscapes, and the number one person I'm going after is Polo from Polo Fields Lawn Service. So I threw the white glove at them, and I also opened it up for the entire community. But they're the only ones that bit. So this is what we got. I'm about to mow this front plot up along with the side plot up to get my entry in. So without further ado, let the battle begin. Marco.
Paulo.
Them blades ain't gonna take, bruh. Marco.
Paulo.
Ain't no amount of water going to save, bruh. Marco. Yeah, bro, just put the trimmer up because you done. It's that white glove special for y'all. This is the side plot. And here we have the front line. We keeping it clap with the side-by-side diagonals. So there you have it. Who's Team Turf? I can't hear you. Who's Team Turf? There we go, there we go. So that pretty much wraps up my entry to the Battle of the Stripe. There's one thing left to do, passing it on to the next running contestant. And PJ, I know it's hot out there, so drink up, stay hydrated. Peace. All right. I'm gonna leave that queued up. We're gonna jump back over here into the chat.
Okay.
Team Turf, let's go. Team Turf, let's go.
Okay. You did all right. You did all right with it.
You're gonna hate
The
it.
color is definitely on point for sure.
Yeah,
That color is like slamming, man.
That's that golden hour. When it comes to filming, man, your lawn looks the best at dusk, right at dusk. And that's one angle I can tell you we all had over Polo. I'm gonna just let y'all know that. That's not the true color of his lawn at all that you've seen in there. He had to record at high noon because he moonlights at nighttime like Tommy from Martin. He ain't got no job.
He's our Tommy.
He ain't got no job. I'm just letting y'all know that. But if in case you need another look at the backdrop. There it is, right there. So that I had a really good time doing this, man. This is probably the most rewarding collaboration I've ever done because it was a build-up all week. We were super excited, but and then we had to refill. I had to refilm my entire video. So because I lost all the audio on it, and even on that one, the audio was a little glitchy here and there. So hey, that's what it is. That's the first entry. And then like you saw, we passed the mic to PJ. You know, so unless we have any more comments to make, we're gonna roll right into it.
Oh my God.
I would like to say for PJ, if y'all haven't checked it out, like we did do a collab with PJ. If y'all have got an Ego Mower out there, please go check out that collab. Turf and I, we came up with a stripe kit to put on for the Ego Mower, and PJ is out there slaying it. Like she didn't even wait for the instructions on how to put it on. Like nothing. She was like, it showed up, and by the time it showed up and she told us about it, like she was already putting it on. It was like, I got it figured out. I'm going out to mow now.
Oh, look at that. We already got a dislike on the chat. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Oh, so
your haters will always outwork you every single time of the day. But I appreciate you tuning in long enough to give us a dislike. I appreciate you. Your haters will hustle harder than you.
Yep.
We are doing nothing here but positive. This is positive information and positive vibes, but someone hated so much they had to come and give us a dislike. So round of applause in the chat for that one individual that's in their feelings. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do.
Hey, yo, Turf, I saw that earlier. I don't know if like y'all saw my face be like, because I went and I looked and I saw the thumbs down and the dislike. I was like, how? Like how? That was probably like 15 minutes ago. Like that happened like 15 minutes ago.
I just saw it. Oh, Left Two's in the building. What's up, Left Two?
What's going on there, bro?
That's my favorite tool. Don't tell Jordan. That's my favorite tool. All right, without further ado, let's roll into the next video. PJ, brand new striper on the scene. Listen, confidence is everything. PJ, your stripe's gonna be popping this fall. You already know it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, what Gigi said, critically acclaimed. But that doesn't take anything away from how well they look right now. So let's go ahead and cue that back up. We got the live, and we just gonna hit it in order. Where is that? Team GirLzLawn. Bow. And then let's open her up. Apologies if it's a little choppy. I'm about to kick it off and pass it on to my girl PJ. And PJ, I know it's hot out there, so drink up, stay hydrated.
Looks like it's my turn. I'm the newbie in the competition. New to striping, that is. I've only striped my yard 2 or 3 times. This will be the 4th, but I'm gonna put my best foot forward and represent Ego Mower owners out there and put down some good stripes. Check it out. I'm hanging with the big dogs, or at least I'm trying. Give me credit at least for that. All right, let me get to it, and I'll catch you guys later. So don't go too hard on me in this challenge. Hey, Noah, tell them what we're about to do.
We're gonna boom in some trucks.
Yes, sir. So here's my entry. I don't know if they're good enough to beat Polo, but I'm proud of what I accomplished with my striping. Only striping my yard 4 times. So this is it. So I would definitely say not bad for a newbie. now that you have seen my entry, I want to send you over to my boy Cam, because I know he has something immaculate cooking up for you over there. Cam, show him what you got.
All right, we're gonna pause it there. We're gonna pause it to the my camera's too low. Hold up. Round of applause. PJ coming in.
I like it, PJ. I like it. I like it.
I'm mad PJ had to pull out Wonder Woman and Noah to.
Hey, no, I'm not pulling out Wonder Woman, man. That's just my forever. Everyone who knows me knows that's my jam right there. But yeah, my girl had it on lock. Noah is the woman.
Yeah, so I mean, look, PJ, for your 4-time striping, I mean, your yard looks amazing, and you would think that we planned this whole thing out. I mean, down to the point of, look, we didn't even plan out building the DIY kit. Cam and I were talking about doing it, and then I was on the way to go see him to shoot our videos, and I sprung that on him at the last minute because I don't have a truck, but Cam does, and I was like, yo, let's go to Lowe's, buy this mower, bring it back, build the kit, pack it up, send it to PJ. So you would have thought, if you've been watching all of us, that we did this leading up to this, but absolutely not. That was not the plan. It just happened to all come together like that. Everything fell into place. But PJ, that lawn looked amazing, man.
Yeah.
Yep. And I want to just say to the community, yeah, these guys definitely did surprise me, and I totally appreciate them so much. I'm learning a lot from them, and they're just good people, man. So I appreciate you guys.
Hey, we appreciate you, PJ.
Appreciate you, PJ.
You keep us grounded, man. You are anchor here.
Yeah.
PJ, check his
my mom is probably laughing at that. It's like, she keeps you grounded? Like what?
Yes, PJ keeps us grounded in the group. We come in the group acting like little boys, and she just pretty much tells us, hey, y'all acting like little boys, get it together. Y'all grown men. Y'all supposed to be grown men. And we like, you right. My bad, your fault. But we wouldn't be complete without you, PJ. You put your best foot forward, and I think you impress a lot of people out there, especially with the lightweight mower. That's a challenge in itself.
Yeah.
You know? Laying them stripes with a mower that don't weigh nothing, you know?
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was going to highlight and point out for you, PJ, is I think like once you did your first time striping, I don't know if you talked about it a little bit in your video, but if we could just elaborate a little bit there. I think it was all on PJ's face, like when she was sitting
man,
because
I was like
this say this, like this say this.
I had these high expectations. I was like, oh yeah, I got a kid on here now. So one of the problems was I was not aware. I've been in this community now for 3 years, and I've never heard anybody talk about doing multiple passes. So I had never done multiple passes on my yard. And so when I did that one, I expected greatness. I was like, wait, what's going on? And then Cam schooled me and was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Let me go run over this thing a couple more times. So yeah, man.
Yeah, and we can get into the art of striping when we get done viewing the videos, just in case anybody's interested in how you actually do it and you're not familiar with it. We'll get into the art of striping when we get done viewing, but I think that was a heck of an entry. She stunted on us with not only Wonder Woman, but she stunted on us with Noah out there pushing the ego mower. I felt some type of way about that. And then it's always nice when you rewatch a video and you hear something new. And the thing that I heard new is at the end of her video, them birds is going crazy. Like those birds are chirping. It sounds really, really good. So yeah. Congratulations. Well executed, PJ. And I know you're gonna bring that heat rock when we do this again. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so let's step into Cam. I think that's where we're passing it, right? Yeah, we're passing it to Cam. So let's open it up. Like I said, the internet, my internet is good as it gets. It's a little choppy, but I'm hoping that's not taken away from the overall experience. And I'm happy that you guys, it looks like y'all are having fun. So let's go ahead and let it roll. Without further ado, let's let it ride. I know
elevated. Let's Team Elevator, let's go.
Let's go. I know Cam's in 4K, so let me go ahead and switch this setting for him. Hold on, wait, because that catch was smooth. I like how he cuts. You see how he cut the? He ain't catch it like normal. He like in the punt like.
Hey, and let me tell y'all, I'm right-handed, so I also caught that with my left hand. So
left hand.
Let me get that.
Caught it with the dirty left. Okay, all right, let's ride.
What's going on? Hey man, PJ, I see what you're doing over there. I like it. See you land them stripes down with your new stripe kit on your ego more. That's what I'm talking about. Hey man, y'all wear y'all little fancy bucket hats. Hey man, I'm a country boy. Hey, we wear straw hats. All right, y'all see them old stripes. We got to put some new stripes in there. So let's get into it. I'm about to show y'all how it's really done. Hey, Polo Turf PJ is over. Let's get into it.
That was that money shot.
All right, y'all, we have got that mow in. It is what it is. Just go ahead and tell everybody in the challenge, go ahead and hand me my crown, and y'all can save the wear and tear on your mowers. I mean, it just is what it is. All of these people have amazing lawns, PJ, Polo, Turf. I know they do. All of them are amazing. But hey, you've seen 3 out of the 4. Now it's time to go ahead. This over to Polo. I know he's gonna bring it because you know what? We working. Polo, hey man, show him what you working with, bro.
All right. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Hold on,
Yes,
I got that dial-up internet. Listen, the computer is struggling right now. We doing a lot. You know, I got the live stream. Is they trying to. I got it in my mind that they got me throttled because they want me to upgrade. I'm not doing it though. I only got 3 months left. So, but y'all get the gist. Y'all saw the color, man. Cam, that shot through the trees. The intro, the opening. Like, yeah, come on, man. Come on, you ain't have to do us like that. Come on, man.
Yes.
I ain't got no Marcus in my back pocket. So I had to get creative. I had to get creative and come up with something. I was like, I know Turf, whenever it comes time to display something, I was like, yo, his shots are going to be amazing. I got to do something different.
Yeah. The real Redbird said Ken did the damn thing, though. Yeah, he did it. He had the little slow rollout with the Toro. And then, hey, Cam, I liked what I saw. And then you flexed on us and flipped it to the front yard. Everybody just knew you was coming with the single doubles or the double doubles or the side by sides. We just knew you was gonna show off the side plot or something. But he was like, nah, I'm not even gonna do that to y'all. I'm gonna just hit you with the front. And I don't know if you know this, but the last time I was at Cam's house, his front yard did not look that good. It looked good, but it did not look that good. Cam, why don't you speak on that for a minute? Tell the people, explain to the people how you brought your lawn from when I was there up to where it's at right now. Was it magic dust? Did we use magic dust?
Put some of that magic dust on it. So that is right. Like, so I definitely wanted to display the front yard because everybody expected me to show either the test plot with the Mountain View seed or the backyard. Like everybody was expecting that. So what I did was, it's nothing that was magic dust. Like this is just something that has been in the works, working on the soil. So this is something that I preached about, and you can go back, look at my my series on soil testing and all of that I did during the winter. And this is the result. Like this is the result of using data-driven decisions. Like, so I found all of my deficiencies. I found out what my soil was deficient in. I found out exactly what it needed. And that's what I've been executing to. I developed a plan around exactly what my lawn needed. I seeded with some high quality seed last year using the GCI tall fescue. And I put it out there. I dethatched heavily, got that seed and stuff up, and it's growing, and I'm feeding my soil exactly what it needs. And that's what you get from my channel. Like I'm an engineer by degree, so I am very detailed in the numbers, and numbers don't lie. Like, so you find out what your soil needs, you feed it, you give it what it needs, your grass will grow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a great explanation. And that's something that we've been preaching across all of our channels, which is do a soil test. And let's I'm gonna steal this from Cam. Let's make data-driven decisions. Yep. Because the numbers don't lie. And you can see it in his results. And they look amazing. That lawn should have looked like that in the spring, but here it is looking like that on the cusp of us rolling into the summer. And that's amazing. I can only imagine what it's going to look like pushing through the rest of the season, man, if you're able to achieve that. So round of applause for Cam, his video, his creativity, everything he did, executed very well. Marcus said he's ready to pull up. He said, I'm coming to your area when you ready. Marcus said, what's up? But I'm gonna need my nominal fee. I'm gonna need my nominal fee of that. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. There we go. That's Hove right there. Isn't that Hove? That's a bar. That's a bar. I'm pretty sure that's from Jay-Z. Pretty sure Jay-Z said that.
That is a Hove bar.
But I'll digress. Next up is Polo, man. This is what it was all about. And I'm gonna be honest. Nah, I'm gonna keep that for later. But look, y'all ready, man? Y'all ready for the main event? This is my dude right here. This is the guy that I discovered on IG. Some beautiful stripes, man. Some beautiful stripes. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, baby. Let's go. All right. Let's get
I will say Polo is the energy of the group. I will say that. Like Polo is definitely the energy.
He's the energy. For sure. All right. So I'm gonna get this queued up real quick. Team Polo, here it go. I like how we did this. This makes it really easy. All right, let's ride. Let it ride.
But hey, you've seen 3 out of the 4. Now it's time to go ahead, toss this over to Polo. I know he's gonna bring it because you know what? We working. Polo, hey man, show him what you working with, bro.
Stop. Hold up.
That was disrespectful. That was just completely disrespectful. As soon as I seen that, I was in my feelings. Like, yo, bro, that is disrespectful.
Yeah. Stop that.
Look, when this opened up, I was like, it's over. No.
I I was hurt. Like I was hurt. I was legit hurt. I was like, I was
Gigi
in
said
my
it.
feelings for a
Gigi.
little bit.
Yeah, she said the way that don't hit the floor is like.
All right, look, I just wanted to pause on that. And let's talk about the topic. We're gonna clean wine. Polo came in. Look, okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, let me just run it back. Okay, all right. That right there was the scene setter for everything else from me. He had my attention. Well done. I'm gonna give you a pre-applause. Well done. Well done, Polo. Well done. All right, let's let it ride.
But hey, you've seen 3 out of the 4. Now it's time to go ahead, toss this over to Polo. I know he's gonna bring it because you know what? We working. Polo, hey man, show him what you working with, bro.
Can't believe you, Turf, PJ, Cam, y'all have the audacity to challenge me in a stripe challenge? Let's get it.
Choose your operator. Excellent. Choose your weapon of choice. Round 1. Strike.
What? This ain't even fair. Don't make this even.
Round 2. Strike.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Guns and butter, baby. What y'all want to do? Look at it. Look at it, man. And y'all want to call me out for a competition. I give you the big boys, I give you the little boys. It don't matter what it is. No stripe kid. But hey, y'all wanted to sit up there and challenge me. So y'all see it, right? Y'all seen the big boys? These are the little boys. And they hold their weight too. However you want it, you can get it, baby. So I want to give a shout out to Cam over at Elevated Lawnscapes, PJ over at GirLzLawn, and Turf over at Turf Therapy. Everybody did an awesome job. I hope that y'all like every last one of these lines. Y'all make sure y'all continue to keep tuning in and seeing some of that awesome content, and make sure you all subscribe. Y'all know the catchphrase. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. Just know that we working.
Hey. Hey.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of.
Dang. All right. Now we good.
I give it to you, Polo. That was nice. That was a nice entry.
Polo came through with the man.
He ain't shared that beat with us, by the way.
I need that beat, Polo.
I just want to put that out there.
I need that beat.
That beat with us to give us that opportunity.
That beat.
Okay, let me chime in really quick. First and foremost, Marcus, no shade to you, but I want to give a shout out to my cameraman, Mike Woodson. Shout out to Mike. I'm gonna have to put both of y'all together, and see who can do the best shots. Besides that, man, shout out to all my people from the Ville that's representing, my daughter, AJ, everybody, Redbird is coming in the chat representing. I see y'all. But another thing too, the music that you all heard in these videos, that's me on the ones and twos, baby. That's me on the ones and twos, baby. Thank y'all for y'all support, but y'all see it. I gave you the big stripes. I gave you the little stripes. No stripe kit. None. But I laid them stripes. And I also, at the end of the video, if y'all can catch it, on Turf's dial-ups internet he got over there. Check it. I want y'all to check at the end of the video how I set up and gave you the shot that everyone else had, where you can really be able to see the stripes, because with my work schedule, I wasn't able to really kind of like cut at that time where, the sun is really at your back and you can really be able to really see those stripes define the way that you really would like to see them. But y'all still seen them though. Team Polo, baby, let's go, baby. Team Polo, let's go.
Hey, I give you this, man. Hey, look, y'all gonna stop coming for me with my internet. Listen, my computer's doing a lot right now. We'll get better. We'll do better. Maybe in Germany, I can actually get me some fiber out here, man. They throttling me, man. They throttling me. They coming. Hey, PJ, you muted, by the way, I think. Yeah, you definitely are muted.
Yeah. I'm laughing at Gigi. She said AOL, man. She
hit me with the AOL. Y'all gonna stop coming for me. Stop coming for me with the no stripe kit. So, and another thing that I want to give Polo, outside of him having to shoot at high noon because he moonlights at night like Tommy from Martin because he ain't got no job. I just want y'all to remember that. Polo ain't got no job. But anyway, no. Look, that was high noon. And somebody actually made a comment on my video saying, yo, the next time y'all do this, you need to show pictures at the exact same day. And I think that's important because the sun will burn out all the color out of your grass. When it is at high noon, I don't care how good your lawn looks, at high noon, it does not look like it's supposed to look. So that's that color that you're not seeing when Polo is striping with that scag. Just believe he wakes us up every morning in our IG We Working Team chat, looking at his beautiful lawn, and that color is closer to Cam's color. And I still think outside of the group, PJ has the best color. She has the most consistent color all season. Hers has just been, and then what she did with the side and the back, when she cut out the poetry, the gift that doesn't stop giving. Look, like her color is phenomenal, but give it to Polo, man. He didn't have a stripe kit. And on top of not having a stripe kit, I don't know if you know this, but at the end, he switched it up and hit it with the small mower. He had a little Mortal Kombat vibe in there. Look, hands down, Polo's video was my favorite video out of all of ours. It was the most creative. He had to choose your operator, choose your weapon. It was dope, all around dope. And on top of that, that side plot that he was striping, he just recovered it from fungus. And
yes,
he did it in like a week.
Yes.
So this was not planned at all. I kind of just sprung it on them, and they were good sports and played along with it. But for real, Polo, yes, I called him out for a reason. Go check him out on IG. Check out his YouTube channel. You'll see what his color really looks like. But like I said, because he ain't got no job, he had to record in the middle of the day, which he didn't get that color popping as good as he needed to wanted to for the competition anyway. So I'll stop talking and Polo.
It is time.
It's time.
Team elevated. Let's go. It is time.
It's time. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna give y'all a little music to jam to while y'all cash y'all votes in. I'm about to drop the link in the chat right now. That's the link. I'm going to pin it. Hold up. Wait. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay. We're going to pin this message to the top of the chat. And PJ will open up the chat here in a minute. Polo's going to give us some nice party music so we can vibe to while y'all cash y'all votes. You got a few minutes before we could. And then we do have 2 different votes now, right, PJ?
So the poll is up. It's open right now, so they can click and go out there and do it. But it looks like the second question may not be coming up, which is the best video. But the important question, the best stripes,
who has the best stripes
coming up. Yeah.
Who has the best stripes? So go ahead and cash your vote in. We have a gentleman's agreement that we're not voting for ourselves. Hopefully everyone adheres to that. So we're not voting for ourselves. And
I'm gonna just say this because it needs to be said. We are judging on the best stripes. This ain't a best video contest. This ain't a best cameraman, best angles, none of that. We looking at them stripes, and that's what you need to be judging on. And ain't nobody else double them like I did back here. Y'all see?
That's the preference for a loser. That's the preference for a loser right there. Team Turf, baby. Team Turf. All right, let's go.
Ain't nobody doubling them up and crisscrossing them like that.
Polo,
while y'all over there,
give us some intermission music.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and just vibe out to some smooth music while you all vote. Let's go. Let's get you some smooth music.
And send us some questions in the chat too while we're listening to this music that we can answer for you guys.
Yes, sir. Vibe with me. Smooth.
play checkers or chess out there on that lawn. Like, come on.
Team Polo. Hey. Come on, two-step with me. Everybody know how to two-step. I know you sitting at your computer, but get up and two-step with me. Let me sit back down. Let me sit back down. Y'all want me to keep it going? Do y'all want me to? Y'all got enough? Y'all voted yet? Have y'all voted?
Votes in. Are the votes in? Don't bust them speakers. They said don't bust them speakers. Two-step. That's all I do. There you go, bro.
Speakers ain't busting. The speakers are not busting. They're not busting.
Okay.
Not busting for sure.
Okay. So while we let the people vote, let's chat a little bit. Let's talk about the art of striping. And I think Cam, break that down for us. What you got, Cam? You got something anyway.
Yeah. So I was just gonna jump in. I did see some questions and stuff come in on the chat. So while people are voting, let's go ahead and address a couple of those.
Okay.
And I think the topic that you just brought up will start to address majority of those questions. So the art of striping, like I kind of hinted at earlier with PJ, it is not something that happens overnight. Your first pass out there going over your lawn, like that you ain't gonna get stripes out there. There's a couple of factors that goes into it. First thing is a thick lawn, like a healthy stand of turf, healthy stand of lawn. That's your first starting point. So work on that, get it to thicken up and get everything going and get your lawn looking good. The second thing is to make sure that what you're doing is your sun, the direction of where the sun is. Like, so stripes, the only thing stripes really is bending the grass in different directions is what gives you the light and dark. So you need the reflection of the sunlight to give you that contrast. That's what stripes are. It's just the reflection of light. It's the data, the science of it. That is exactly what we're doing. You're just bending the grass and the reflection of light in different directions. So that's how it happens. So the third thing that you need to make sure that you have is weight. Like, so to be able to bend that grass blade over somehow. And you can see there's a vast number of ways of being able to do that. Polo's got the advantage of having a nice heavy mower to be able to help bend that grass. And also the commercial mowers, they have a faster motor and they have more lift to be able to pick that grass up, cut it well, and it lays it back over as you're cutting it. So we use stripe kits, which you'll see something that we pull behind the mower. It can be PVC, it can be a bulk one, Big League Lawn, stripe kits, rollers, like those are amazing. So you need a method to be able to bend that grass blade over to help get that reflection of light, which then gives you your stripes.
I see a lot of that was a great hope. First of all, that was a great overall summing that up. Cam, you did a wonderful job. People are saying they don't see the second question. We're going to run the second poll. The second question is going to be who had the best video, most creative video, whatever, however you want to frame that. The first vote was for the best stripes. I also saw someone said, why is Turf's stripes so much darker than everyone else? That has everything to do with me having the best lawn. No, I'm joking. No, that has everything to do with the cultivar and the time of day. Like I got the golden hour shot from my lawn. Yeah. That's the true color. That's what I see when I walk outside. But depending on the position of the sun, you may not see it true to color. That's why we all made sure that we tried to get the true to color shot, that golden hour when you come to Hollywood video. There's no editing here as far as like color correction. That's just me making sure I filmed at the right time of day to show you my color true. Same thing that Cam did, same thing that PJ did, same thing that Polo did at the end of his video. And Lawn Amateur, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We appreciate that donation because that donation is going to the We Working Team merch that we are working on. We're putting together some inspirational shirts, much like you see PJ rocking tonight and Cam rocking tonight. We'll have shirts that say things like "Be you, they'll just, you matter" with the hashtag We Working on there. So every little bit counts. Thank you so much. We made an agreement as a team saying, hey, if we get any donations tonight, we're putting that together. We're putting that towards our merchandise. What's the word I'm looking for? Merchandise.
And logos.
Merchandise and logos that we're going to create. So boom, there you go. What else did they say, Cam? Because it seemed like he was keeping up with the questions.
Yeah, so it was there was questions around how long does the stripes take. Like I said, it's multiple passes over it. So as you saw in my video at the very beginning, I actually had started cutting in a particular pattern. So you just continually like run that pattern and it'll lay over. So my checkerboard pattern, if I had had more time, I would have did it again in that same cross direction, because I'd only cut it twice, or two passes over that direction. And it's all about like consistently running those patterns to get those stripes to what we call, and what PJ said, burning those stripes in. And that's kind of what it does. So it's multiple cuts in the same direction. I don't say go out and do all of them on the same day and just keep going over and over it, but it's multiple cuts in a row in that same pattern, which is what kind of how to address time-wise to get
now
there.
When it comes to the timing of when you want to stripe and not stripe, PJ, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Why wouldn't you want to continue to do this over a long extended period of time? Is there a certain particular time that you want to lay these stripes down, and when you don't, when you want to back off of it, ease off of it? Can you give the chat some love on your feedback as far as how do you feel when's the best time to do it?
Yeah, because like when we started this, I almost thought it was going to be too late to start striping. You can do it in the spring when it's all about the weather and the heat. You don't want to stress your grass in the summer. So, unlike you guys, I stopped striping a while back. You guys are doing it right up to the contest. Let me just point that out. Let me just point that out. I didn't do it 4 times. That's it. But yeah, I'm going to pick back up on it in the fall, but you definitely don't want to stress your grass in the summer by striping it. It's, it looks nice. It's beautiful, but it's not worth, damaging grass for. So
yeah, that's great. That's great. And then depending on the time of year, you might not want to be striping just because of diseases that are in the air and whatnot. And my man Polo is an expert when it comes to that. And I think he did a wonderful job breaking it down on his video when he was talking about funguses. He give the people, not too much because you want them to go watch the video, but give the people a little bit of information when it comes to diseases during the spring and in the fall for cool season lawns. And I want to preference unfortunately, none of us have warm season lawns, although Cam has quite a bit of knowledge on warm season lawns. I do watch Budget Lawns and the Lawn Tools and quite a bit other YouTubers that have warm season lawns. So I've learned a lot from them, but this is all specifically geared to cool season lawns. So
that was one of the questions. That was one of the questions that I was going to address next. So yeah.
Okay, so I'll let you get it back when Polo talks about this disease a little bit. So fill us in with the disease pressure and how that ability to stripe, whether or not you want to stripe, and how the disease triangle even worse. Because you had this 1 + 1 = this, and I love that. That blew my mind. That was the first time I ever heard anyone say it like that. So can you give us a little taste of that, Polo?
So first and foremost, about the striping, and if you all want to learn how to put stripes into your lawn, go to my YouTube page. I have a video on there, and it's titled "How to Put Stripes in Your Lawn." I show you how to align your mower, how to position it, and basically telling you the same thing that Cam told you as far as going down and coming back. But as far as diseases right now we are in a time period where we're getting a lot of humidity, right? Just a lot of humidity. It's hot outside. So like I say in my video, whenever the air temperatures and the humidity, a lot of you are watching news, whenever they both equal over 150, that's when the window will be open for diseases. Brown patch, dollar spot, leaf spot, melting out. All of those diseases can come in your lawn. Another way that it can come in your lawn is if you're watering your grass at nighttime or late in the evening. You don't want to do that, because with that moisture sitting on that blade, that's just going to help that disease be able to be more active and give it more of a reason to be able to grow. But I show you on my video a couple of products that you can be able to get, whether you order the products or you go to your big box stores. Because the one thing that you don't want to do, what we all do, is you aerate and you seed. You do everything in the fall time to have this big, lush, beautiful lawn. Your lawn is looking good in the springtime. You're inviting family over, and then you come around to, Memorial Day and July the 4th, and all of a sudden you got all these little brown spots in your yard. Now you sit up there panicking, like, what are these brown spots? Because a lot of people think, oh, it's just brown just because it's hot outside. No, it's brown, baby, because you got a disease in your lawn. And if you do not take care of that disease, it's going to spread and it will tear up your whole entire lawn. There's a whole bunch of the diseases. The one disease y'all don't want, what Cam and I had got, is Pythium blight, because it will destroy the grass, the ground, all the way down to the root. It will tear up everything. So please, people, if you want your lawn to look good, make sure you put down a fungicide in your lawn, regardless of what people say. Put down a fungicide in your lawn just to protect your lawn. And then what Cam was saying, when you know more about your lawn, you will know how to respond to it. But that's a little bit on fungicides and on fungus.
And I want to preference that with, you heard what he said about put it down. Now, put it down if you have the abiotic environment to where 1 + 1 = 150 in your area. So if you're in an area that doesn't deal with a lot of humidity, you could probably forego that. I had a video at the beginning of the season said, before our first mow, understanding you're going to see me when I get to Germany. I have to learn the weather all over again. I have to learn the environment all over again. I have to make sure that I am completely aware whether or not I even deal with humidity. That way I'm not wasting my time or money applying a fungicide. But if you already know it gets humid in your region at a certain point of time of the year or whatnot, then yes, 1 + 1 = 2. You need to move forward on actions that Polo provided you in his wonderful put together video. And then, hey, Eco, I'm sorry to tell you, but the summer is actually the warm season time to shine. It's time for you to start striping. For us, cool season lawns, it's just like for my garden community, this grass is like cool season crops and warm season crops. All right. I'm gonna break it down to you in garden language that I know you can understand. My lawn is like growing collard greens. You know what I mean? Now, your lawn down in the South is like growing squash, particularly summer squash or peppers. So my lawn does the best in the spring and in the fall. And Cam had a really good video on summer stress where he broke down their growth pattern, showing you when our lawns peak. It is a crop that you cannot eat, but nevertheless, it is a crop. Now you can grow hay, like Back to Our Roots, Cheryl Swoops and Chris over there, Chris Swoops, that they do on their channel. But keep in mind that my particular crop, my particular variety, our particular variety of seeds are, grass are specifically cool season type crops. So your grass eco is about to peak. This is the prime time for you to stripe your lawn if you're going to do it. You don't want to do it in the fall and spring because your lawn is actually about to go dormant. For us, we do it in the fall and the spring because our lawn is at its peak, at its pinnacle. And it was great that we were able to do this right before we rolled into the summer, where we really don't want to put that added stress like PJ was talking about on our lawns. So just to clarify that, and I'll pass the mic back to Cam to address other questions that he caught.
Yep. So that was one of them. So you already addressed that one.
Okay.
One thing that I do want to say is, if you haven't voted, make sure you went over there and voted. Like, Team Elevated, we in here. We in here, dropping knowledge and all, and striping. So the other thing, just to piggyback off, and I think some people have asked zones, like what zones we're in. I did see that one. So Turf and I are in the same zones, 7A, and Polo's a little bit further south. I don't know what zone he's in, and PJ's probably close to us.
Yeah, Polo's probably in a 7B. He's probably a 7B, if not 8A.
I'm 7A, I think.
You're 7A still, PJ? Okay, yeah. Yep. Polo's most definitely probably in the 7B.
Yeah. So at that point, just like Turf said, we have cool season lawns, and right now we're getting, and you've heard me talk about it, we're in the midst of the 3 hardest months on a cool season lawn. Right now, we're just strapped in, holding on. Like, this is
holy crap.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, bruh. We thank you, whoever just sent that. We appreciate you. I'm not going to say the value, but we got the money we need for merchandise and
nice. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I completely missed that.
I'm not going to call your name out because obviously you wanted to do it behind the scenes. I appreciate you. I'm going to drop it in our private chat just so y'all know. Well, yeah. So
wow. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
You're good. Thank you very much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing.
That's
y'all are.
We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep working because we know you guys appreciate it.
We're gonna work, man. We gonna work. I'm sorry, I had to hand clap for that. That was
Wow. I appreciate that one.
Right.
Wow. That's all right.
Yeah. That just threw us off, right? My goodness.
Right. Yeah, appreciate that. So like I was saying, we're getting into the hardest 3 months of the year on our cool season lawns, June, July, and August. And we're just strapped in right now, holding on, like trying to keep as much of it as alive and healthy to get us into the fall. Like, so as like in that video, I showed the growth patterns of cool season lawns. And right now, we're just trying to make sure that we're watering properly, making sure we've put down our preventative fungicides. And I say it all the time, pay attention to your lawn, people. Pay attention to your lawn. Like,
attention.
I actually do a daily walkthrough. It only takes me a couple of minutes. I just go out, grab me a cup of coffee in the morning or a bottle of water, depending on how I'm feeling. I stop by, check on the garden, see what's going on in the garden. And I walk through my lawn, front, back, and side plot to pay attention to what's going on. Is it holding moisture? Is it dry? Do I have disease or brown spots popping up? you gotta pay attention to it. And paying attention to it could just mean your little walkthroughs. And like that's all it is.
Don't worry about your neighbors
PJ,
thinking you
you
crazy. Because
Right,
they will
and-
think you crazy out there looking at your lawn all the time. Don't worry about that.
But
It's about your lawn.
when 1 + 1 = 2, when you're in that zone, PJ, she just went through an experience where she was doing the morning walkthrough. And I want you to share that with the people, what that experience was like, while I'll take a quick restroom break. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But PJ, you need to share this story with people and how we broke it down and discovered that it wasn't what we thought it was, but how walking through in the morning allows you to see a certain thing that you won't see at any other point of the day. Go ahead and take this.
Yeah, so I was just back from vacation. So of course people think I'm crazy. The first thing I do is go look at the grass, and I'm looking through it and I see webs. You know, and I actually had dollar spot before, so I know that that's kind of, you know, there's some webbing that develops on the grass. So I immediately took video and sent it to my boys in chat. I was like, what is this? What is happening? Help me out. And so initially we kind of looked at it a little bit and, you know, we were thinking maybe it was fungus. And then Polo jumped in and was like, those spider webs. That's spider webs right there. You know, spider webs. I was like, sweet, we only dealing with spider webs right now. And I think he was completely right. And he put me on the right track with a good fungicide treatment. I've dropped some Asprop, and in probably, I think about 18 more days, I'll be dropping some Claris on it. But yeah, I'm good. The grass is looking great. So it wasn't fungus. I think it was just spider webs.
Yeah. And that's one of the things, people, that we're talking about is during these times, you've just got to make sure that you're paying attention to it. Your lawn is one of those things that it's going to require some nurturing. And I'm not saying that you have to be to the level that we are, where you've got a full laid out, you're into it and you're in depth. This is just a passion. This is a passion that we all have, and we love it. So we're a little above and beyond what maybe the average homeowner or the average person would want to do. But you do have to pay attention to it. And being that we're getting into it for our cool season people, being that we're getting into that, Polo, since you're cutting, and I know you've experienced some of this, what do you have to say about your cutting frequency and all of that, as far as like when temperatures are rising on a cool season lawn? Like how often should you be cutting? Any recommendations and stuff there?
Now for the homeowners, if you have a cool season lawn, tall fescue, bluegrass, perennial rye, what you want to do, because when the temperatures get over 85 degrees, your grass is basically saying, all right, I want to go in the house and chill. I want to relax. I don't want to do too much. Remember, your grass is just sitting out there in the sun all day. It's you know, hey, y'all know us, when we out there, we turn a little, we get a little tan, and we out there too long. But your grass is sitting out there all day. So you don't want to sit up there and, you know, in the springtime, you're cutting it every week. Sometimes when you fertilize it, you're cutting it twice a week. You're going to back off a little bit on those cuttings. You don't want to add any more stress onto the line, what the line is already getting. It's already getting that heat. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some videos. I'm going to drop one, maybe Cam, Turf, and PJ drop one about watering and how you need to water your grass.
I do have one coming
too. Okay. And let me throw another thing in there too. Love notes. Majority of the times you're going to have some dew on your grass in the morning.
Yes.
That's just going to happen. The thing that what we're saying is you don't want to water your grass at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening, because majority of the times that grass blade is not, the water is not going to evaporate on it. And how dollar spot, a disease, how that comes about is if the water just sits on the grass blade and the soil is dry. So Turf, you wanted to say something really quick?
Yeah, I did. I want to add to that. So listen, I water at night if 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2, meaning
right.
If my humidity is low and I have cool nights, you can get away with watering at night. And I know some of you might be thinking like, well, it rains in the middle of the night, so why can't I do it? yes, you're right. What we're talking about is removing, it's a cycle, right? It's a cycle, it's a triangle. Too much moisture, too much humidity, too much heat. So it's in your best interest to remove one of those pieces from the puzzle. You can't control the heat. You can't control the humidity. But what you can control, if you're not getting a lot of water, moisture, is make sure that you're watering at a time that removes that third factor, excessive amounts of moisture on your lawn. So can you water at night and be okay? Absolutely. But we need you to remember those parameters as far as what Polo was talking about with if your heat during the day plus your humidity joined together equals 150 or above, that's when you don't want to water it. You don't want to introduce any more moisture into that situation. So yes, absolutely, you can water at night, but you have to be aware. You need to be a weather tracker, man. You need to be out there watching the weather, cold hard. Now, one more thing I want to say before I pass the mic back over to Cam, in case he has another question. For all the people that just popped up in the chat, I'm continuously dropping the link in, and once we get done running through these questions, we're gonna take another intermission. We're gonna let Polo to give us another thing to jam to let everybody get another chance to vote, and then we're gonna roll it up.
Yeah. So I think I addressed everything. I did have one other point that I forgot about, and I can't remember what I was gonna say. Watering, we talked about that. So I do have a video coming out on watering. So just to hit on that, you should be looking at during these times, you're going to be needing at least a minimum of an inch of water per week. And that's gonna be either with rain or with irrigation. And at that time, when it gets really hot and really dry, what's up?
Hey, Noah.
What's up?
I heard you guys were talking about me.
Yeah, girl. And you was doing it out there on that mower.
What? Say bye.
Hi. Two of us?
Yeah, that's mama stuff. Okay.
So yeah, like as we get into it, like when it gets really hot and really dry, what's going on? You want to make sure that you're getting at least that. You may have to bump that up, and you may have to go up to 1.5 inches of water. And like Turf and I talked about in our video, and then you've got to make a decision of whether that is financially responsible or how serious is it for you to keep that lawn lush and green. Because at the end of the day, it is still a lawn. I mean, and we do need to be environmentally conscious on the resources and things that we're using. So we've talked about a number of ways to measure that inch of water. The magic 30 minutes may not be it. So you need to get out there, get a container, find a way of measuring how much water you're putting out. And Turf and I, we talked about in that video, in a summer stress video. Make sure you go back and check that out. And I do have a method, a video showing you some of my methods of how I water that I'm in the process of recording. So I'll get that information out. But you don't have to have an in-ground irrigation. I mean, that's one of the things I do want to point out. Like people will say, like, but I don't have in-ground irrigation. Like I don't have a way of watering my lawn. At the end of the day, you want to be able to put water on the lawn. Put the water on the dirt. Like that is what you want to do. You can just grab some water hose, regular garden hose, and then grab you some sprinklers from Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever big box store. Hey, I even seen them in the Dollar Tree. Go grab you some sprinklers. You just need to get water on the lawn and into the soil. And by doing that, you can then measure how long it takes for you to get that maybe 1/2 inch of water per watering cycle.
Right.
So that breaks it up. You only got to water twice a week. To get an inch of water, you got to water 2 days a week, and that's it. And that's all you really have to do is get water in the soil and get that moisture down. So you want to make sure that you're leaving that soil, those grass blades, as dry as possible for a longer period of time during this time of year on cool season lawns, because it's asking for disease. Control what you can control. And I got a lot of that information. Also, I've been talking with a side farmer, and I've been interacting with him, and I'm like, and he's right here local in our area out in Annapolis. And I'm like, guys, I'd love to know what y'all fungicide program is. And like, you're growing acres of side and it looks amazing. Like, how are you doing it? He was like, we try to keep it as dry as possible. Like that, and that's the thing. Like they literally water. He was like, we don't, if we don't have to, we try not to water it. We want to keep it as dry as possible, but alive, not like just keeping the soil. The soil is moist, but they want to keep the grass blades as dry as possible for the longest periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Deep
Go ahead,
infrequent
Paulo.
watering too. Deep and infrequent watering.
Yep.
No, hey, I'm gonna just water the grass for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No.
You got to measure it, people.
Yeah,
you think 15 minutes is enough, and unless you Polo with some high-speed sprinkler heads, 30 minutes is not what it's going to take. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had one more lawn care video queued up, and I was going to be done. But since I see so many questions on the summer stress watering properly, I'm going to do a summer video for watering your lawn properly as well, right along with Cam. I'm gonna do that video, and then we're shifting to the garden, baby. Turf. Yeah. I just want to get back in the garden. I want to show y'all what's going on. I mean, I've recorded as much as possible along the way, but I got to show y'all what the heck is going on in this garden this year. It's amazing.
It's jumping. Yo,
it's true. I've been showing them in the IG chat, like, yo, look at this watermelon. Then the next day it's like 3 times the size. So I really want to get back in the garden and start pumping garden content. My garden audience has been super patient with me, and they have been enjoying my lawn care content. I appreciate you. I love you for that. But it's time to start giving y'all some legit content, showing you what I've been learning this year. It's coming. But in the meantime, in between time, Cam, Polo, GirLzLawn, they got you covered all through the summer. I'll give you updates on my lawn, but I'm really about to start focusing on the garden accomplishments I'm making and sharing with you the harvests that I'm pulling out. But you'll see the lawn. Don't worry about it. You'll see the lawn.
Let me interject something really quick. As far as whenever you may spot a fungus in your lawn, a lot what we're seeing right now, depending on your area, but a lot what we're seeing right now is brown patch, and we're seeing dollar spot. You know, if you have one or the other, if you go outside, like Cam said, and you're walking your lawn and you see some mycelium on your grass blades, it basically is a cotton-like material. It's just cotton. It looks like it's cotton. The thing that PJ was kind of curious about is she was confusing the mycelium with a spider web. So, you know, spider web looks more controlled. You know how spiders makes webs, but mycelium will just kind of be like a cotton look-like material that be on the grass blade. But if you see that, the next time that you cut your grass, bag it. Yeah. Whenever you're cutting your grass in that particular area, wherever that brown spot is, bag it. Do not side discharge it, because whenever you side discharge it, you're not doing anything but just spreading it everywhere, and you don't even know what you're doing. But make sure that you bag all of your clippings. Bag your clippings, and then, like I said, go check that video out. And I show you, if you do shop at Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, Menards, I basically tell you what products that you need to go and get, and put those things down immediately so that you can kind of help your lawn out, so that you won't go through those things, because we're in a stressful, humidity, disease triangle type of period right now. So I just wanted to stress that right now, because here in Kentucky, we get a lot of humidity around this time. When I had received,
he said Kentucky. You heard him. You heard him.
He said it.
He said Kentucky.
I have to say that because people are not understand. Come on, I'm losing our state. But I have to say that. I have to say that for the people that don't know. But when I had received lithium blight on my lawn, it wasn't until July the 24th. Now, lithium blight is a little bit different. You will have mycelium on the blade, and it will look a little slimy. Now, if you have that in your lawn, it's not going to take long, maybe a couple of days for that stuff start to spread, and it will tear your lawn up.
Wipe it out.
So I want to piggyback off of Polo on the Pythium, because I can say firsthand experience. I lost 70% of my yard last year because it took me that long to figure out what it was. I was going down the list of things, of diseases and everything that I was treating it with. It was not doing anything at all, like nothing. I thought I had it diagnosed, and that wasn't it. So I started consulting with some other people, and I just continued to do research. And one of the things about Pythium is it actually spreads faster and more with water. So if you're able to identify that you've got Pythium, do not go out there watering your lawn just let it dry out. For one, if you're having that disease pressure that high, you've got enough moisture already there.
Yeah, you got it.
So one thing that you don't want to do, which was one of the mistakes that I did, at first I thought it was just dry because we had been super hot and hadn't had a whole lot of rain. And then we started getting a lot of rain in short periods of time for multiple nights in a row. We really went like maybe almost a week and a half with like a thunderstorm every single night. Mm-hmm. And Pythium will spread with water, and it does not take long. I literally went from lush green stuff that you see in the back right here, and a matter of a week and a half, 2 weeks, gone. I mean, 70% of it was gone, like it never was ever there. So I will say that's where that knowledge and paying attention to your lawn and going in, and that was a lesson for me. It educated me, and that drove me deeper into wanting to get my certifications and continuing to learn. So now, like, I'm more educated this year. I have a full Pythium prevention plan for this year. And just like Polo, I started seeing it around July 4th. So I changed a bunch of my cultural practices. I'm cutting lower. I'm getting more airflow in there. I'm watering less in my backyard. As far as how often, I'm only watering maybe once a week in the backyard in that area. So making sure you're on top of those cultural practices. So I'm in a period of wait and see. Like, did I learn anything? Did I address the issue? So around July 4th is when I started seeing it. By like the end of July, like Polo was saying, my lawn was basically decimated at that point last year. So we're coming up into a month of where Cam's gonna be on pins and needles. Just seeing, did I learn, and is it working?
Me too. And the one of the main reasons, let me interject, one of the main reasons why you want to use these fungicides, if you do get them, as a preventative, because you want to try to prevent these things from getting in your lawn. If you get something like Pythium blight, it's going to be more expensive to stop it, as far as getting a particular chemical to put onto your lawn to stop it from spreading. A lot of people will use Subdue Max. to basically put down on your lawn, and that's the way where you just mix it, and it tells you in the instructions how you need to mix it. But you're going to spend more money in the long run if you get it and you have it in your lawn versus if you go ahead and get it now, put it down in your lawn, and you prevent it from getting there. Then you will be able to protect your lawn a little bit better. And sometimes it depends on which type of fungicide it is. Some fungicides last for 14 days, some last for 21, some last for 28. But you want to kind of alternate those things. And I don't want to kind of carry on too much because like in the video that I made, I basically give you information on that. But try to protect your lawn, people. Try to protect your lawn the best way that you can. Like Cam said, walk your lawn like PJ did when she got home from her vacation. Walk your lawn, look at it. You know, cultural practices are better. Sometimes you may have to, like what I'm doing on my front lawn, sometimes you may have to in the summertime when you cut your lawn, bag it. So you're not throwing all of those clippings down in your lawn and building up thatch. Sometimes you may have to change a little bit depending on what type of grass that you have. So always be mindful of it. That way you will be able to know how to tackle your lawn whenever you come through different stressful periods.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was great, guys. Great overall broad stroke on all those topics. I want to address a couple things real quick, and then we're going to take a quick intermission, have a little party session so people can get their last minute votes in so we can wrap this thing up. I don't want to take too much of y'all time, but Eco Neighbor, he made a comment about, dealing with Georgia clay soil. Listen, you go check out PJ. She used a lot of soil additives, soil amendments, really all four of us. We use a lot of things like soil looseners, humic acid that help condition your lawn to be less hydrophobic, meaning it rejects water. It takes a lot to allow it to soak in and hold that moisture in. We are using many different types of products that will help you in that realm. So please plug into our channels. We don't really say, check out the links in the description for the product, but we will always have listed in our description the products that we use, because we're not here to necessarily sell you one particular product. We're here to tell you what to look for. But if you want the exact product, hey, look, then you can easily go in our description and check it out. And 9 times out of 10, they are affiliate links, but it's no extra fee to you as the consumer. That's just us getting a piece of the pie when it comes to capitalism. You trusting us for the information that we're putting out. That's all that really is. And making us to be able to do this, hopefully full time one day, somewhere in the near future. So that's what you're looking for, Polo. I saw some Andrea Lee. Yes, Cheryl Swoop. You go over to the New Orleans Gardener, my Auntie Linda, you'll see that we did a 1,000 subscriber giveaway for Cheryl Swoops. And we gave away a lot of money. I think we gave away like $700 like that. But they have a farm now. So if you know Cheryl Swoops, yes, the female, what was it? Three-time, gosh, I can't think of the word. Listen, she's the Michael Jordan of female basketball, hands down. There's no one has came and has done it better, been better. That's who I was talking about. Absolutely. Go check her out and just stay plugged in. Email with your questions, take pictures, send them to us. But I think it's time to finally show these results. We have a lot of new people in the chat. I want to drop them again. Polo is going to provide some nice intermission music for us. We will mute our mics. We will let you guys get your votes in. And 1 minute from now, that's it. We're gonna close up the poll, and then we're gonna show you who you thought, show everyone who you thought who had the best stripes, and then we will very quickly look. Just know, look, you see this? You saw his. I'm beating Cam. I'm joking. Just know we'll show you the best. We'll show you the best. Oh, and then we'll really quickly do the best video. So your favorite video, regardless of the stripes, we'll do the best video. PJ, I had that queued up. So we'll give you 1 more minute, literally 1 more minute. And then after that, we'll stop it. So Polo, give us 1 minute of some type of something to vibe to. Let people get their votes in one more again, and then we'll close that poll, and then we'll open up the new one, and then we'll get you out of here. WNBA All-Star Olympics. Yes, was it 3 or 4 time Olympic All-Star team? Listen, she's a beast. She's a beast. Nike deal, all of that. And she has a Back to Our Roots nonprofit. Is just, yeah, all of that. Yep, cool.
Let's go ahead and just give you just some smooth music, just since we all chilling right now. Laid back. Sounds so good, don't you agree? Oh, this is cutting grass music, baby. Sometimes you gotta have your headphones on, like. Hope everybody got their vote in.
All right, here we go.
Here we
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready to go?
Do it.
Let's
yes,
go.
that music beat is sweet. Polo has the beats. You can always contact him whenever you hear a beat that you really, really like in our video. 9 times out of 10 is from Polo. So go ahead and slide in his DMs on IG and he'll get you right. Cam, you still muted.
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, yeah. Okay, so without further ado, hey, PJ, pull up your screen, share your screen with the audience, and let's go ahead and see who won this thing, man. Who won the best stripes? Let's do it.
All right, so this first thing I'm gonna pull up is gonna give y'all a little bit of an idea of who didn't win. But look, no, but you know, that's from Wonder Woman. If I'm not ready, you're not ready. There's no shame in that, right?
Right.
All right. So now we're gonna go to the winner.
I like it.
All right.
We're gonna go to the
Mr. Turf Therapy is the winner.
There we go,
votes.
baby. Let's go.
22 votes.
Let's go, Team Turf, baby. Yes.
But look, I'm happy I made double digits, man.
Oh,
home field
event, Team Turf stand up. Team Turf stand up.
Yep.
Stand
Team
up.
Turf.
Team
There
Turf.
you go. That's
Look at that.
Turf.
Look at that.
Cam went up. Let's see. Yep, that's Cam. Oh no, that's Polo. Polo came in second.
Oh, that's Polo came in strong with the second place. Yeah.
Yep. There we
Glory
go.
has been achieved. Yes, sir. Go ahead and take that L, Cam. I see you. I see you, pretty boy swag. You
all right.
Come on my channel and beat me. Come on, man.
All right.
Trash. I can talk that smack,
man. We on Turf's channel. That's why that happened.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why that happened.
We'll do it on yours in the fall. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
You don't want to see my lawn in the fall, baby. You don't want to see
that.
Hey, if we do this in the fall, hey guys, listen. If we do this in the fall, we want people looking right now to participate in this challenge, man. Yes. I know we got some more stripes out there.
Yeah, man. This wasn't just about team, the We Working team. Anybody could have jumped on this. It was definitely last minute, spur of the moment, and in the crunch of us coming into the worst time of the year. So I get that everyone's lawns weren't in the best condition, so we'll plan it a little better next time. But man, I appreciate y'all, man. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all can't let me lose to my own channel. That's what I'm talking. Team Turf all day, baby.
And to be honest, that's what we said. We was like, look, Turf, we beat you on your own channel. Like that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Even though Marcus sold out and voted for somebody else, there we go. Now you with the losers. How that feel, Marcus?
Don't worry about that, Marcus. You are welcome over in these parts. Team
You welcome over here, man. We all know that Turf paid
everywhere, Marcus.
Team Turf, let's go. All right, so let's do this real quick and let these people go. Do y'all want another poll to vote for your favorite video, or would you like to just drop it in the chat? It's up to y'all. We were talking behind the scenes about it. What do you want to do? Give us video or poll, chat or poll, to let us know how you feel about it, whether or not you want to run another poll or whether or not you want to just drop it in the chat. So we got one for chat. We got, let me see. I got one for chat. I'm gonna let you know who my favorite video was real quick. It looks like I can create a poll right here. Oh, I can do a poll right here. How about that?
Look at that.
Let me see. Add an option. Can I change these options? I can. How about that?
Is that in?
We're gonna do it right here. We're gonna do a poll right here in the chat. I didn't even know you could do this. So we're gonna do girls lawn. This is dope. Look at YouTube. Okay, then we're gonna do elevated Lawnscapes, and then we're going to do Polo Fields Lawn Service. And then let me add one more option.
We can just go ahead and leave you out, Turf.
You don't
even appreciate your cameraman.
All right, so let's drop this in there. I've never done this before, but boom, I guess
it popped up on my end.
There you go.
Yep, I got it.
So there's the poll.
Oh yeah, that's quick and dirty right there.
That's dope.
That was dope.
It is.
Oh, the votes are rolling in too. Look at that. Dang, you coming in.
Hey!
And you can probably check that so we don't see it right away, but we're seeing the votes and everything.
Yeah.
This is dope. This is a dope feature.
Yeah.
I like this. So we could have actually ran this for the whole thing.
Hey,
yep.
I think we need to rerun.
No.
I think we need to rerun that because
the bad thing is I can't even vote. because I made the poll, I can't even vote.
That's okay.
We got 30 votes in. but it looks like who I would have voted for is winning.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
That video was dope, man. That was dope. I was hyped when I was watching
Polo
that.
had the dopest, illest video, and he's shooting with his daggone phone, y'all. Let me just be clear.
That's it.
He said, yes, recount. Hey, look, get out of here.
Yes,
Get out of here.
I second that. Whoever said recount, yes, we need a recount. I demand a recount.
them boys in the Far East done hacked the vote. Is that what it is?
Yeah, man. Oh,
we need to employ 45's tactics. We need a recount. We need a recount on this right here.
Go ahead and vote, people. Votes are rolling out. Hey, it's getting closer. Hey, don't get scared, Polo. I'm creeping up there with you, man.
Oh no, I'm all right.
Yeah. Polo. As soon as you said that, the number swayed too.
Yeah.
They went the opposite direction. People were like, yeah, let's go ahead and make this. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure Polo get this.
Hey, but for real, Polo, your video was fire. Ooh, look at it jump. Look at it jump.
Hey, that's them robots you got. You doing something over there. You doing something over there. You doing something. You got Marcus doing something. Marcus, hey, what are you doing over there? GG, what you doing? I'm over there doing something for turf. I'm doing something for turf.
Hey, it's getting tight up in here. I feel like we watching the primaries right now, man. It's getting serious. It's getting hot, Polo. Hey, look.
Look at it. The robots are kicking in. They kick it in. They kick it in. They kick it in.
Hey, man, I thought y'all knew, though. Look, you can't, man. Look, I don't want the wine of the year. Listen, I done got the stripes of the spring. Listen, come on. I'm sorry to do it to you like this.
Stop the vote.
He's still not voting for you.
Stop the vote. Close the polls. Close the polls. We are done.
We got 41. Wait, I'm waiting until we get 60 votes because we got 41 votes, 42 votes, and we got 61 people watching. When I hit 60 votes, I'm ending the poll.
Hey, you over there voting? You voting?
I can't even vote.
I can't even vote. You got 15 phones over there, and you voting on each one of them. You over there voting. Close the polls. The polls are closed.
Grace Ortiz in the building. Grace, how's your garden going? I'm sure it's like thriving right now. Them tomatoes got to be jumping. They got to be jumping. Okay.
Oh man, that was
all right. Get your votes in. Last minute votes. We're gonna close it at I'm gonna count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half of one.
Look at him. Look at him.
Boy. Look. You gotta get those extra votes in.
He got the whole garden community back there talking about, oh, y'all make sure y'all go vote for this.
Yeah. He's over there texting them right now. Make sure y'all hurry up, vote. Come on, you got half a second, a quarter of a second, 3/4 of a second. Come on.
That was dope. That was super fun. Polo, hands down, had the best video from the beginning until the end, with the shirt transition, with the big boys, with the Mortal Kombat nostalgic feel, all
dropping the Gatorade,
dropping the Gatorade
with the disrespect that he started off with.
Congratulations, Polo. You had the best video, hands down, brother. I like round of applause.
Thank you. And let me interject, man. Like I was telling my wife, everyone's lawn looks awesome right about now. I'm talking about as far as the color, as far as the thickness, everyone's lawn looks good. And of course, if you all stick with us and you follow us, hopefully we can be able to help you to be able to get your lawn in that same type of condition, you know, regardless of what status that your lawn is in right now. Now, like we said at the beginning of the chat, you know, sometimes we mess up. We're not all perfect. We're not all perfect. We all try our best, but everybody's lawn look wonderful. Turfs, Cams, PJs, mine, everyone's lawn looks good. Regardless, everyone is champions. Everyone is winners. We're all doing the same thing and trying to make our lawns look really good.
Yes. I second that. And look, please go subscribe to these wonderful channels, man. The links are in the description below. We got PJ down there, GirLzLawn. She holding it down for the women. Go over there and support her. Support this strong woman that's out there dominating her block. Listen, I went to her house. We didn't shoot the video. She fed me some nice, delicious plant-based meal. It was amazing. But she is dominating her. But look, I turned the GPS off, and I was like, I'm just gonna drive until I find her lawn. She's crushing her whole neighborhood. The entire neighborhood was smoked, burnt out. And then as soon as I hit the corner, I was like, yep, that's her lawn. Just drove straight to it. I had no idea when she drove. And I walked up with confidence, like, I know this is her lawn. So, ladies, please go support GirLzLawn. PJ, she's out there. She's holding it down for the culture, for the community. She is there to support you. On the about sections of all of our of all of our pages, you can find our emails. Feel free to reach out to us. Cam, pretty boy Cam. Hey, he got the swag. I'm telling you, we about to put together a video this fall that's just gonna make y'all gonna fall out when you see this, especially if you're an HBCU fan, you know. And listen, go check out my man Cam. You seen him? He crossed it up on us. He had his nice dope camera angles. We got to get him a cameraman so we can elevate him a little bit, you know. But
Polo Dolo, I'm doing it over here and still getting them shots.
Still getting them shots, right? So gotta check out my man Cam, and then Polo coming through with the license applicator. This man has dedicated himself so much to his craft and this trade and this profession that he has become fully licensed, and Cam and PJ are following right behind, following suit. So go check out these wonderful channels. Go check out these wonderful lawns. We each have our own unique, distinguished vibe. We appreciate you. And I won't steal the floor. I'm going to pass it around the room. Cam, I'll give it to you. Then Cam, you pass it off to the next person you feel like, and then we'll wrap this thing up.
All right, for sure. Like, yeah, people, like I've been saying, just get out there, pay attention to your lawn. We're coming into the summertime, and it's time to just make sure that you're doing the things that you need to protect your lawn, protect your investment. I mean, for the most part, like you've spent some time, and whether it's time and money, you want to protect that investment. Like this group right here, I got so much love for them, like all of them. Like we talk on a daily, and we're all about building each other up. And this is something that we really want to be able to provide to the community, and make sure that you're out here, you follow all of us, you subscribe to the channels, and we're just about educating people and making sure that when you get out there in your lawn, just enjoy it. I mean, enjoy it, man. It's going to take some work. Like that's where the we working really came from, is that this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. So just go ahead and just know that you're going to have to put a little bit of work in, but the payoff, like when you get to sit back, lay them stripes down, and it's crisp and it's clean, and you get to walk through it like I did with your shoes off and enjoy it. I mean, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Just make sure you take the baby steps to get out there. You don't have to jump all the way in at once, but just make sure you go ahead and just put that work in and make sure you're enjoying it. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. I think the next person we need to go to. Oh, I want to say congratulations to Polo. We got some information behind the scenes. Polo has hit that 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers. We all about celebrating victories over here. So whenever we get a little celebration of small victories, because one of the things that I did is I forgot about that at some point. I forget sometimes to celebrate the small victories. It's not always about I gotta hit 1,000 or I gotta get to 2,000, 3,000, whatever the number is. We all have those goals. But the thing is, like, celebrate your small victories. Like you put in the work, you got there. Polo, I'm glad to see you there, brother. It's all we got is up. All we got is up from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss it to you after that one.
So I just want to piggyback on what Cam was saying. Just make sure during this stressful period that you monitor your line. Just look at your line. And like he was saying, this thing doesn't happen overnight. People work on their line vigorously. It's no difference from working on your garden. You know, you will work on your garden one year and you will notice a whole bunch of things. Then the next year you will change some things. You will see how things are growing. It's a process. So just make sure that you always look at your lawn. Make sure that you're always aware of what is going on in your lawn at different times of the season. Spring, summer, fall. Just make sure that you pay attention, because the only thing that we want to do is we want to educate you and to give you that information, that what you need to be able to get your lawn in that perfect way that you want it. Everybody wants to pull up to a perfect lawn. Everybody wants to pull up to a nice green lawn. Okay. There are certain things that you have to do to be able to get to that state. Let's just get away with all of the, like Turf said, we're not going to sit up there and hammer you with products, link in the description, order this and order that. And then look, we're going to try to sit up there and help you with some things that you may need for your line throughout the whole entire season. Okay. There are some things that you can get at your big box stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, Ace, whatever home development store that you have in your city. And there are some things that you can be able to get when you order things online. But we just want to make sure that you have the best line that you can be able to have. That's coming from me. That's coming from Turf. That's coming from Cam. And that's coming from PJ. You're getting it at 4 different angles. Make sure that you tune in. Make sure that you watch. Make sure that you be aware. We're here to try to help you the best way as possible. And also to the garden community, PJ and I are about to get our feet wet. So the same way that we're going to help you with your lawn, we're going to need that same feedback. We're going to need that same feedback. You don't know what to do. We don't. So we're going to need that same feedback, even though we have Captain Turf over there. Captain Turf and we got Cam over there. But Steve, we're all in this together, you all. We're all in this together. We're all here to help each and every last one out. It's not about who's doing this and who's doing that and who has these followers and who. It's not about that, okay? It's not about that at all. The main thing we want to do is give you solid information so that you will know exactly what to do. If you run into a problem, you'll know how to attack it, and then how to sit up there and have that nice lawn, because it's the doormat to your home, baby. Yeah. Everybody wants a nice lawn. Everybody know, when you out there cutting your grass and somebody ride by and they looking at it, you know. Yep. You know.
They know.
They know without you saying anything, you know, regardless if you striping your lawn or not. So I'm gonna pass it over to my homegirl PJ and let's keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, so they save me for last because they know I'm usually real quick with my stuff, right? So so I just want to say, yeah, I am definitely the rookie in this group. But I know you guys have seen me kind of look over to the side because I got my monitor over here. One thing I enjoy about this community so much is communicating with you guys. I mean, I talk to these 3 all day, every day or whatever, but I love communicating. I love that feedback. So I'm answering you because what you're putting in that chat right now is important. So that's why I've been like typing away or whatever. My mom and pops are in this chat right now. My wife is in this chat right now. And they all know how much I love this lawn care game. So anytime, reach out to me. If I don't have the answer, one of these other three is going to have that answer for you. So hit me up.
Yeah. And I mean, this has been an amazing night. Thank you, CR, for the donation. Thank you, Marcus, coming through.
Thank you, everybody, for the super chats.
James, the lawn junkie, for the donation. We truly appreciate it. There is much more to come. People, we are just getting started. We have so many visions, and what you've donated tonight, especially the individual who I feel like doesn't want to be named because they did it behind the scenes. So I will keep your name. What you just donated to us is going to help us reach what we're trying to achieve. We're going to have the merch coming out with positive affirmations and with little notes that just get you on stream, get you on the right path. But I mean, without further ado, I think there's no other way to take it out than Polo. I need you to kick it off, bro, and then we're gonna end this thing. Polo, hey, take us up out of here. Y'all ready, team? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? The We Working team? Are we ready?
Y'all ready? Hey, y'all know the catchphrase. One thing's for sure.
Two things for certain.
Just know.
We working.
We working, baby.
All right, y'all.
Peace.